5 athletes from OU and OSU were listed on the preseason All Big 12 football team. Yes, it's time to talk college football. The roster was revealed by the conference Wednesday morning. The Oklahoman's Gina Mizell joins us via Skype from Stillwater with more on which players made the cut. Gina, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing well. I've been following you traveling throughout the summer, but now it's time to buckle up on campus and talk some football. Which players from the Sooners and Cowboys made the team?
Well, let's start with Oklahoma State, who had 3 players selected to the team. Josh Stewart, wide receiver, the leading receiver in the Big 12, returning, or the guy who had the best stats coming into this season, and then a defensive tackle, Calvin Barnett, and linebacker Sean Lewis are both on the defensive side of the football. And then for OU, Gabe Eichert, their center, who has played a couple different positions on the offensive line for the Sooners, but has been such a mainstay and such a solid performer there. And then Aaron Colvin, the cornerback, who had a great season last year for the Sooners. So, yeah, 5 total athletes, 3 from the Cowboys and 2 from the Sooners.
You know, the Big 12 has been known for its video game offense. Anything surprising about this team, perhaps at quarterback?
Yeah, I think quarterback is the most interesting position. Casey Pahal from TCU is the All Big 12 selection for the preseason team, and he's a guy who did not play most of the season last year because he left the team to deal with a substance abuse problem. So when he's your selection for the first team offense or the best quarterback returning in the Big 12, so to speak, that kind of just shows what a mass exit of talented quarterbacks have left the Big 12. Geno Smith is gone. Colin Klein, a Heisman finalist, is gone. Landry Jones is gone. Nick Florence is gone. I mean, the list kind of goes on. And so there's kind of a shift as far as some unproven quarterbacks here in the Big 12. David Ash from Texas is the most experienced guy coming back. But Casey Pahal, when he's there and when he's healthy and when he's in top form, he's been a very good quarterback for TCU, but he's even an unknown going into the season. So that'll be a really interesting thing to monitor, is how these younger quarterbacks, these guys who haven't really gotten a lot of playing time, develop over the years or develop over the season, and maybe there will be a brand new guy that we're not even talking about who ends the season as the first team All Big 12 quarterback.
And can you talk about the notables here, the offensive and defensive players of the year, and the alleged newcomer of the year out of West Virginia, Charles Sims?
Yeah, he's a transfer from Houston, a running back who is a postgraduate transfer, so he's one of those guys who was able to transfer to another school and play right away. So I think he's got a chance to have a big season. He had over 800 yards and 11 touchdowns for Houston last season. And then when you look at the offensive and defensive players of the year, Lake Seastrunk from Baylor, he's a running back who had a really good stretch run of the season last year. He averaged almost 160 yards rushing over Baylor's last 4 games. So he's a guy that, again, without a premier quarterback in this conference, you kind of can look at the running backs and say, okay, this is a guy who has proven himself at least to a certain degree and could have a big season for Baylor. And then Devontae Fields from TCU, I mean, he's the reigning defensive player of the year in the conference, had a great freshman season for the Horned Frogs. So it kind of didn't make any sense really to name anybody else besides him. He earned the honor last year, so you kind of give him the nod again heading into this season.
A safe bet right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina Mizell dropping knowledge. Gina, well done. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely, Dave. Anytime.
All right, and we look forward to more coverage from Gina Mizell throughout the upcoming football season, just weeks away. For more coverage, stay with us here at the Oklahoman and online at newsok.com.